Hello everyone, this is your host Urvashi Chauhan. Welcome back to Courts Today by Livelaw, your one-step destination to all legal developments in the country. Let us start. Starting with an update from the Supreme Court, which today heard another petition regarding the NEET-UG 2024 exam results controversy. The vacation bench of Justices Vikram Nath and S.V.N. Bhatti was hearing a writ petition raising similar concerns raised in previous cases such as paper leak, malpractices and controversial grace marks given to some candidates. The petitioners in the present petition raised concerns over the updated status of the investigation into the paper leak cases. It was submitted that since the counselling for the NEET-UG is scheduled to take place on 6th July, the investigation status was crucial to be known. Significantly, the top court today told the union government and the National Testing Agency to ensure that even 0.001% negligence in conducting the NEET exams be looked into with all seriousness, considering the immense hard work that the candidates have put in for preparing the nationwide examination. Justice Bhatti also said that a candidate who becomes a doctor after playing fraud in the exam is more dangerous to the society. He also expressed that the NTA should act proactively and must admit if there is any mistake. This would reinstall the confidence of public in the NEET examinations. The union's counsel today submitted that the decision taken last week to revoke the grace marks given to 1563 students indicated that the authorities were responsive to the concerns raised by the candidates. The bench has tagged the matter with other pending petitions and has asked the counsels to raise their submissions in detail on 8th July at once. In a landmark development, the Calcutta High Court has directed the West Bengal government to ensure 1% reservation for all transgender persons in public employment in the state in accordance with the Supreme Court's NALSA guidelines. A single bench of Justice Rajshekhar Mantha was adjudicating on a plea by a transgender person who passed the teacher's eligibility test in 2014 and 2022 but was not called for the counselling process or interview. Justice Mantha referred to the Supreme Court's judgment in Nalsa versus Union of India, which directed the state and the union governments to treat transgender persons as socially and educationally backward and carved out reservations for them to protect their rights under Part 3 of the Constitution. The court further noted that while the state had devised its own policy for reservations for transgender persons, it had not been made in accordance with the Supreme Court's order. Accordingly, it directed for 1% reservations to be maintained for transgender persons in all public employment in the state and has directed the Secretary of the West Bengal Board of Primary Education to arrange for an interview and counselling of the petitioner in this case. The Karnataka High Court today granted anticipatory bail to Bhavani Revanna, who has been charged with kidnapping a woman. She is the mother of former MP Prajwal Revanna. As per the prosecution, Bhavani Revanna is the kingpin who masterminded the abduction to protect her son Prajwal, who is booked for sexual assault on the woman. The special public prosecutor sought for cancellation of the interim bail granted to her on the ground that she had not been cooperating with the investigation and was giving false replies to the questions posed to her. A single judge bench of Justice Krishna S. Dikshit noted that though state alleged non-cooperation on her part, Bhavani had answered all the 85 questions put to her. It said that the police should not expect the accused to give answers the way the police wants. However, it has been prescribed that Bhavani will not enter the district of Mysore and Hassan in any circumstances except for the purpose of investigation. The court has also cautioned against media trials, emphasizing that when the common man reads newspapers, they tend to believe them. It further advised that print media and social media should be cautious, especially in the case of a woman, to avoid disturbing family life. The Kerala High Court today issued notice to Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, his daughter Veena T and other respondents in a revision petition filed by MLA Matthew A.K. against dismissal of his complaint. This complaint sought vigilance inquiry into alleged illegal financial dealings between Cochin Minerals and Rutile Limited and Veena's company Exalogic Solutions. The company is alleged to have received payments from Cochin Minerals and Rutile Limited without having rendered any service. The petitioner has argued that his complaint seeking action under the Prevention of Corruption Act should not have been rejected at the threshold. He stated that he was not expected to conduct a thorough investigation or verbatim reproduce in his complaint all the ingredients of the offence that he is alleging. The special judge had sought a report from the public prosecutor before rejecting the complaint. It is the petitioner's case that the judge should not have conducted a mini trial at this stage. Justice K. Babu has issued notice to all the respondents and has posted the matter for hearing on 7th July. Stay tuned. And lastly, the Bombay High Court has called for a robust mechanism to impose heavy costs on individuals who misuse the judicial process by filing rape cases stemming from failed relationships. Justice Manish Pitale highlighted the recurring nature of such cases in urban areas like Mumbai, which leads to wastage of valuable time which could be otherwise utilized in investigating serious offences. The court in this case granted bail to one Saket Abhiraj Jha, who was arrested for various alleged offences including rape, extortion and defamation under the IPC and the Information Technology Act. The FIR was lodged based on a statement made by the complainant in November 2023. She alleged that in October 2022, Jha forcibly made her drink alcohol and then engaged in non-consensual sexual activity during which he took nude photographs and videos of her. The counsel for Jha argued that he was in a consensual relationship with the complainant and that the FIR was a result of a misunderstanding. It was highlighted that Jha had been in custody since November 2023 and that both parties had since resolved their differences. The assistant public prosecutor opposed the bail application, emphasizing the severity of the allegations. Also, the advocate for the complainant submitted an affidavit stating that she and Jha had resolved their differences and that she wished to withdraw her complaint. She expressed no objection to Jha being granted bail subject to certain conditions. The court said that the material on record prima facie shows Jha's involvement in the serious offences. However, considering the victim's affidavit and the resolution of differences between the parties, the court decided to grant him bail. The court has prohibited him from contacting the victim directly or indirectly and has imposed certain other conditions as well. If you wish to know more details about the cases I mentioned here, you can visit our website at www.livelaw.in. Stay ahead with quick legal updates only on Livelaw. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe and support us. You can also support us by donating through the thanks button at the bottom of our videos or consider becoming a member at just 89 rupees per month.